In-person absentee voting starts today throughout the city of Madison. To vote absentee, you will need to bring an acceptable photo ID and proof of residence if you are registering for the first time. Voters who requested an absentee ballot by mail can return their completed ballots to an in-person voting location during voting hours. You can find voting information at cityofmadison.com/election.